How's it going? I'm Marcelo Rafael here with Share Studio. I am the founder of Share Studio, and today I'm going to talk about something very sensitive, which is PPC in the form of sponsored brand ad videos. These are the videos that appear in the search results, right? So you're bidding, you're paying for these videos to pop up. The cool thing about this is that that's probably one of the two videos that are going to appear in the search result for that specific keyword. What does that mean? That means that it's the chances of getting clicks, which is traffic, is way higher than the chances of a photo to get the click, right? Because it's a video and there are just two videos. There's tons of photos, but just two videos. That being said, if your video is not getting clicks and your listing is not getting conversions, you are not losing, you're wasting money. So that's the mindset we want to implement today. So let's dig in and hopefully this will answer some questions. If you have any questions, please remember to subscribe. It's the most important thing for us. And if you gain anything from this, leave a comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe. Let's go in. Perceived value is extremely important. If you haven't looked at the Palessi experiment, go check it out. The link is down below. It's basically Payless shoes that went from 30 bucks to 400 bucks. That's the idea behind it. You can go check it out. It's very, very, very informative. So shoes that are sold for $35 went up $645 and people perceived it as something that was valuable. So you can see in the interview, they're like, yeah, I'll pay for this X amount of money because they're Palessi and the look and the blah, blah, blah. That means that perceived value is extremely important. How people perceive your product is extremely important. That's part of the strategy. How can sponsored brand ads help you? Well, first of all, they increase CTR because they're developed, they are thought of for CTR. So imagine these videos are like the Super Bowl commercials. They're quick, fun, they just want to grab your attention to find out more about them. The listing videos are like infomercial. They want to teach you more about the product. One's just to get the click and the other one's to make the sale. So this is to get the click. That's why they increase CTR so much because they're designed for that. This is what averagely costs. This is sourced by Marketing Hub. These are sourced by Amazon, sourced by Amazon itself. And they can increase sales 10% year over year. So compound interest almost. Part one, data. We need data. These are videos that we created. As you can see, we've worked with pretty cool brands so far. The most important thing is understanding the keyword search intent, not just the keyword, but the intent behind it. They're looking for a gender type of wallet. They're looking for the size, they're looking for the features. For example, if you're looking for a wallet for men, first frame shouldn't be a wallet with a dog next to it or a female. They're looking for wallets for men. We can go deeper into that. Which men are they? Are they Latinos? Are they white? Are they black? African Americans? Who are these men? Their gender, how they perceive themselves. That's the important thing about understanding your buyer persona. If you understand your buyer persona, you can go a long, long way. Where can you find keywords? Well, you can go to brand analytics and you can find your keywords there through top search terms or top performers as well. Very, very important to know who you're grabbing, which keywords you're getting, as well as you can create a report and run a sponsor ad reports. So there's a lot of ways. If you don't have any of this because you never run an ad, there's a lot of tools in Google. You can also use ChatGPT, you can use Bard, you can use your competitors, Helium 10. There's a lot of things you can use for buyer persona. It's very important to get it. For example, for this minimalistic wallet, even though it's a minimalistic wallet for men, 48.7% of the buyers were female. So it's not just like the price, to understand the product, especially if you have a product that's been sold for a very long time already. Apart from that, also they can be married. So even the marriage status is extremely important. Why? Well, guys, the more you can connect with them, the better. The more they can feel like you understand them, the more they're gonna say like, oh, this is meant for me. I am gonna buy this for myself. How do we perceive the value and pain points from customers? Well, basically get all the reviews. Put that into a word processor, a word counter, and be like, okay, which are the most amount of reviews that they're getting or they're asking? As well, review the analysis per the amount of reviews that it's getting. What makes your product better than the competition? That's the idea behind it. All right, so part two of the strategy. Now that you know the best performing keywords, you're gonna group them into the search intent, okay? So for example, for this product, these are all the keywords, and then obviously we could make one video for each, but that's very expensive. We group them into search intent, and we got these three, right? And then from those three, we came with these videos. So for example, for sexy games, we started with a model, brunette, sexy game for couples. For couples games, we could have started with the brunette again, but that's not the idea. If they're looking for couples, put a couple in there. That's what I mean by understanding. Valentine's. Just the product. You can see, it's like little hearts, candles, because that symbolizes Valentine. That's the idea behind it. Understand the keyword in catering the visuals to it. So they feel like, I'm looking for this and they're giving me this. Okay, I like it, let me take it. So this client had a return on investment, on ad spend of, for every dollar he invested, he had 1.4 back, which is not bad, it's good, right? But this is what happened after we created the videos that I just showed you. We doubled the last one either way. Doesn't matter what we did, either way we doubled it. That's the idea that I want you to have, is making more money. 3 must ingredients you need for effective content. 1, 3-second rule, meaning that the first second has to be something that's fast, catchy, to the point, something that makes them stop scrolling, all right? Because they're scrolling through it. So for example, this video, as you can see in this first video, what they do is, the keyword was cutting board for meat. Boom, piece of meat. They look at a cutting board for meat, there you go. You got a piece of meat with a cutting board. That's the idea behind it. Then we show the cutting board, etc., etc., etc. So show, don't tell. What does this mean? This means that instead of saying so many like, I love this because it has this, this, and this, and it tastes amazing and it smells amazing, show that it's smelling. Show like the emotion, show that it tastes amazing. That's the idea behind it. Say it with actual content. And third and most important thing for me is mirroring. You have to mirror the buyer persona. Why? Because if you mirror them, they'll feel in connection with you. The more in connection they feel with you, the more likely they're gonna buy your product. It's very, very important. This is what I mean by show and don't tell, and mirroring the product. Depending on the product, it's not the same the user than the buyer. Why? The user is a little girl, but the buyer is the mom or the dad or the granny or whoever, the grown up, right? But since the buyer is a little girl, you want to make the user feel like, hey, if you buy this, your niece, your daughter, or whoever, your little granddaughter is gonna love this. She's gonna feel like this. So make sure you buy it. So after mixing all these ingredients, this is what we come up to. So as you can see, this is how it comes to be. This is a really cool video. It actually won awards. It won a Telly Award. I'm gonna show you right now the Telly. We've won awards with videos, Tellys, and it won awards in the industry as well. If you like this video, please, please, please make sure to subscribe. We love to get your feedback on this. Also like the video and share with your friends in the industry. If you have any values, hopefully we added value to your marketing portfolio, and we'll see you next time. Bye, bye.